There's a specific moment when someone becomes unforgettable. It's not when they enter the room, it's 3 minutes after they've left it, when their absence feels heavier than most people's presence. The ancient Stoics understood something modern psychology is only now confirming. Attraction isn't a performance, it's an afterimage, a resonance, a frequency others can't quite name but can't stop returning to. Most people are building monuments to themselves, desperately stacking achievements, possessions, statements, anything to be noticed. You're about to learn why that's precisely what repels. Because the 6 habits I'm revealing today don't make you more visible, they make you unforgettable. And there's a profound difference. Consider this. When Marcus Aurelius wrote his meditations, he never intended anyone to read them. They were private, unpolished, brutally honest. Yet 2,000 years later, they're studied by millions. He wasn't trying to be magnetic. He became it by refusing to try. The first habit operates on this exact principle. Habit 1. Controlled absence. Most people suffocate others with their presence. Constant availability, instant replies, endless updates about their internal weather. You're going to do the opposite. Not through games, not through manipulation, through genuine self-containment. Epictetus taught his students that the most powerful position is needing nothing from the external world. When you stop broadcasting your internal state, something shifts in how others perceive you. They start wondering. Wondering is the gateway to fascination. But here's where it gets psychologically interesting. Controlled absence doesn't mean disappearing. It means being fully present when you're there, then completely comfortable being absent when you're not. No explanations, no justifications, no digital breadcrumbs announcing your every movement. The modern addiction is constant narration. Watch someone attractive walk through their day. They're not documenting it, they're living it. The documentation is the disease. The cure is silence. When you stop filling every silence with noise, people start filling it with thoughts about you. That's not a tactic, that's inevitability. Habit 2. Emotional sovereignty. Here's what separates magnetic people from desperate ones. They don't need your emotional validation to maintain their internal climate. Think about the last time someone remained completely calm while everyone around them panicked. You remember them. Seneca wrote extensively about this concept. He called it the inner citadel, a fortress of composure that external chaos cannot penetrate. But most people misunderstand sovereignty. They think it means coldness, detachment, some stoic caricature of emotionless efficiency. Wrong. Emotional sovereignty means you feel everything deeply, but your feelings don't require an audience to be valid. You're not controlled by praise, not destroyed by criticism, not destabilized by someone else's instability. Watch how people respond when you stop emotionally reacting to their provocations. They escalate at first, testing, pushing, trying to extract a reaction that confirms their power over your internal state. Then something fascinating happens. They soften because they realize you're not playing the game everyone else is playing, and in that moment, you become the most interesting person in their world. Habit 3. Comfortable silence. Most conversations are just competing monologues. 2 people waiting for their turn to speak, neither truly listening, both performing attention while rehearsing their next impressive statement. You're going to master something most people are terrified of: saying nothing. The Stoics practiced this ruthlessly. They understood that words lose power through abundance. When you speak constantly, your words become wallpaper. When you speak selectively, your words become events. But here's the deeper layer. Your comfort with silence forces others to fill it, and when they fill it, they reveal themselves. Not through interrogation, through vacuum. People are psychologically compelled to fill uncomfortable silence. It's a survival mechanism from our tribal past. Silence meant danger, disconnection, social death. So they talk and talk. And in their talking, they show you exactly who they are. Meanwhile, you're simply there, present, unhurried, unafraid of the space between words. This creates a gravitational effect. They start speaking to earn your response, your approval, your engagement. The power dynamic inverted, without you saying a word. Habit 4. Directional energy. Here's where most attraction advice fails catastrophically. It teaches you to focus on being attractive. Fatal mistake. The most magnetic people aren't focused on being anything. They're focused on becoming something. Direction is more attractive than destination. The Stoics called this prohieresis, moral purpose, intentional direction, committed movement toward excellence. When someone has this, you can feel it. They're not trying to impress you because they're genuinely too occupied with their own evolution to perform for spectators. Think about the last person you met who was deeply absorbed in meaningful work. They probably barely noticed you at first, and that probably made you desperate to be noticed. That's the mechanism. People with powerful direction generate a psychological slipstream. Others want to orbit them, not because of what they have, but because of where they're going. And here's the paradox. The less you care whether anyone joins you, the more people want to join you, because neediness repels at the cellular level. Purpose attracts at the same level. Habit 5. Strategic vulnerability. Now we enter dangerous territory. Vulnerability has been weaponized by pop psychology into this idea that you should emotionally vomit on everyone to prove your authentic, catastrophic advice. Real vulnerability, the kind that creates magnetic attraction, is highly selective. It's not about sharing everything. It's about sharing the right thing with the right person at the right moment. The Stoics were not emotionless robots. Read their letters. They expressed doubt, fear, loss, grief, but always with intention, always with someone worthy of that trust. Promiscuous vulnerability is repellent. Earned vulnerability is bonding at the molecular level. When you reveal something real to someone who's proven themselves worthy of that revelation, you create intimacy that can't be manufactured through 1,000 shallow interactions. But, and this is critical, you must be genuinely comfortable if they don't reciprocate. If you're using vulnerability as a manipulation tool to extract connection, they'll feel it. The energy will be wrong. True vulnerability comes from internal surplus, not external need. Habit 6. Deliberate presence. The final habit synthesizes everything. Most people are never actually where they are. They're mentally elsewhere, rehearsing, regretting, anticipating, comparing. You're going to be radically, almost disturbingly here. When you speak to someone, they're the only person in the universe for that moment. Not as a technique, as a practice. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Confine yourself to the present." This is both spiritual discipline and psychological weapon, because when someone experiences your full, undivided attention in a world where no one is truly present, it creates an altered state. They'll remember that conversation years later, not because of what you said, because of how you made them feel seen. And being seen, truly seen, is the rarest gift in a world of performed attention. These 6 habits don't make you more attractive by adding something. They make you magnetic by removing everything false. The trying, the performing, the desperate broadcasting of worth. What remains is something people can't quite name, but they'll follow it anywhere. If you felt something shift reading this, give this video a like. And if you're ready to continue operating at this frequency, subscribe. There's more depth ahead.